Alright guys, this is Ezra from the Loci Studios, and here I'm joined with Rezza,
Hi.
guitarist for Bunuh Diri.
Yes.
Thank you
for
very
having me.
much. Yep,
Thank you
thank
very
you
much.
for your time and whatnot. So Rezza, why don't you run us down through your musical journey from the beginning, how you got into music and whatnot,
Oh,
and the first bands that you played with.
okay. I'll try to make it short. Okay, the first was when I was around 5 or 6. I stayed with my grandmother.
Yeah.
So there I got a few uncles who were listening to rock music. From there we got Morbid Angel, The Police, and also some thrash stuff like Metallica, of course, Megadeth, Exodus stuff. So yeah, I don't really like to listen at that age. I don't really like the rock music. So what happened? It just happened one day. I sneaked into my uncle's room, and then I found out that there's a CD of Iron Maiden. I think it was Ace's Heights single that was back in
Ooh,
1992.
wow.
Yeah, he bought it from UK because he was a cabin crew.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I just wanted to test the CD player. So what I did was, oh, it looks like the skull over there, Eddie. It looks really cool. So
Yeah.
I put it on. So hey, sounds cool, man. But then after that, I mean, we had some back then we had some musical instruments like guitar. Well, we only had guitar, so yeah. I tried to play some, and then my uncle bought an electric guitar
Okay.
for his brother. So that's where that was back in 1992. Yeah, so that's where I first tested an electric guitar.
Oh, so you just played it.
I
tried it out.
just play it just like a kid. Of course, at that
Yeah.
time, I think I was waiting for Must Rider Black and stuff. It's just a side thing for me. Yeah, but then after my uncle passed away, and then the guitar was passed to me. So yeah, I still keep it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You still have it.
Yeah, I still
From
have it. It's
from the
31 years
90s.
old. Yeah,
It's
from
still
the 90s.
in good condition and whatnot.
Yeah, it's still playable.
What model was it?
Nah, it's just a China brand stuff.
Okay.
But yeah,
But that was the start. That was the beginning.
Yeah,
so
but-
it's yeah.
sorry. I think that's the reason why I don't plan to buy a Stratocaster.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's always been running in the family basically.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Music and whatnot. And I guess the genre. You had
Yeah.
some classic metal, classic rock in there.
Yeah. Along the way, of course, I make a lot of exploration through the music.
Right. All right. So Rezza, why don't you just give us a rundown? What you've got here? This lime green guitar. Tell us a bit about it. Why did you get it? What it is, and also maybe your pedals and whatnot.
Okay, right. This is not my first guitar, but it's my second string guitar. Okay, so I just only review what the gear that I'm using for Bunuh Diri, because this is the only band that I'm playing of.
Okay.
Okay, so
Let's go.
this is a focal point, right? After the long winter story, this is a focal point. Right?
Of all the bands that you've been playing with.
I got a few at home, but I think this is my main
Yeah.
axe and also my main gears. Okay, right?
Yeah.
So we got Ormsby GTI 7, Hype GTI 7. Yeah. Well, okay, I think it's an elder body, and then maple neck, and also ebony fretboard. The scale is 26 and a half. It's a 7-string guitar. So my tuning is drop A, and then also it's like the pickups are stock. So I got this from John Lau. So yeah, I'm not running away. so yeah, I got this John Lau. I mean, thank you very much. For because I think the person like John Lau, giving the musician like me, especially I don't really get any income from being a musician.
Yeah.
Not literally, but yeah, my main income is not from music. But at least he makes us own this guitar. I mean, instead of trying to get a chunk of cash or whatever
Yeah.
it is, he came up with flexible scheme. I mean, which is, if you can afford it, get it. If you cannot, then just return the guitar. Until I think it's a fair thing.
Yeah, I think it's like a
Thanks, John.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this show us a bit of what you can do, and maybe tell us about why you chose this guitar. For
Why I
Bunuh
chose
Diri.
this guitar? Okay,
Yeah.
to be honest, it's like I have an Ibanez 7-string at home.
Yeah.
It's a fake Ibanez. I was too dumb to think that just get custom instead of going to the shop. So, but I only realized that it caused me a lot of damage because when the time that I changed the pickup, and then I did some pro setup, but it's still I personally feel that it still did not deliver what I need, especially for the modern tones, because you need to sound really like if you listen to like periphery stuff like
there's clarity.
Yeah, there's clarity. Yeah,
yeah.
You can listen the string twangs.
Yeah.
Instead of
There's still distortion, but you can hear everything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know whether it's my playing or not because they are a good friend of mine saying that Rezza, I cannot hear your notes clearly lah. So yeah, okay, it's either my setup or my playing. I got to work on that. But yeah, I need a really modern guitar. I need a really modern guitar, and then I have this one. My very first guitar. It was an Ibanez RGT6. That was made in Korea. Sounds right? It was 2006. I bought it in 2008 in a mama in Subang Jaya.
In mama.
In mama. Because last
story
time,
on its own.
the guitarist was from Sigala's guitarist Roy.
Okay.
Was from Abang Roy. Thank you, Abang Roy, for good guitar. So we bought it in mama. So after a few years, I still have it now. Girlfriend comes and go. Okay, until I met my wife, but the guitar stays. Right. So then I changed. It has an issue. It has an issue with sustain. So because people say that neck through guitar they sustain longer, but I don't think it meets the performance.
Okay.
So it's like I changed it to a stainless steel. That time I don't have money. I don't have one chunk of money. You know. So it's like, hey, John, I think I saw John Lau promoted this. So it's like I hit up John Lau and then of course he said that okay, just send us guitar and get ready for the installment plan. So I paid. It was quite good. And I really the setup was I was really satisfied. And then I managed to settle within a few months only.
Nice.
Okay, so then suddenly it's like I have the guitar. It's like there's a hole for your pickup screw, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly you just cannot screw it. The pickup keeps on popping up, popping out. But that guitar, I mean, that was the first 7-string.
Okay.
Most of the EPs for our upcoming EP were recorded through that guitar.
Through that guitar.
I only use there's only one song I perform was guitar solo. Okay. I use my Ibanez RGT, the 6-string guitar.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So I got a 7-string. Why 7-string?
Yes.
Why 7-string? Okay. First, I'm a fan of Korn. It's like I always like to really like. I don't know. I don't know whether I'm a fan of Head or Monkey. I just like Korn. I just like Korn. Yeah, I just like Korn. So that's why I got a drop A. They are playing in standard A, but I got a drop A. But for me, this tuning is really relevant.
Okay.
But there are people ask me, it's like, you not even use 7 lah, bro. All the 7 strings, bro. So it's like, why don't you get a 6-string and tune down lah? So but for me, it's like I'm a lazy person to change it, to experiment with the tuning. So just get.
So might as well just get this, so I can just keep playing it without having to mess with anything.
Just get a low end.
Okay.
Just get a low end. I think this pickup, and then also it's like if I can show, it's like sorry. Okay, there's a there's a coil split. Yeah, it's like change it to single coil.
Nice.
So it sounds a bit like steady stuff. It sounds crystal clear to me. It sounds steady to me. So it's like when we play stuff. I like this kind of sound compared to humbuckers. Like, I mean, for clean stuff, I prefer to play with single coils. So, but that's good. And then also I did some thumping stuff. If you wanna play with a humbucker, I think it sounds a bit thick, so it's like you don't have it. I prefer it to be in a single coil.
So which effects are you primarily using to achieve that, that really grungy clip?
Oh, okay. I just because of course, the person who inspired me to play this kind of stuff is Tosin Abasi, of course.
Yeah.
But I cannot play as good. And then also there's a good guy in thumping. because we are homies from Subang Jaya. Iskandar Tajuddin. He's currently with MC16. Massacre Conspiracy. He plays a good thumb, bro. I mean, he plays a good thumb. Yeah, I mean, I watched his video. One of his video. I mean, he played the stuff. Wow, I was like, whoo. Okay, gotta learn that thumb.
Yeah.
I mean, not really good, but yeah, I think I can play a bit and then try to incorporate that kind of technique into the Bunuh Diri band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So along the way also, I learned some stuff with Samad. He's a jazz guy. Like, yeah, he's a good teacher. I mean, I learned modes from him, and then also some theory stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but until today I still can't play jazz. but he taught me a lot. I even learned with this one brother online class. It's like, bang, tolong aja bang, because I really like him. And he said, okay. Shaki from Grobok Besi. He's from he's currently is a police band. He's using an 8-string.
Oh, okay.
Fuck,
What is he playing for 8 strings?
8 strings. He plays all the strings, bro. Alright. So if you check my settings, right? Sorry, I won't be showing you guys with the leg. Okay, just let me reset this up. Alright. So yeah. Okay. So basically, in my signature, right, for my main drive. Okay, so for that kind of this kind of sound, my main rhythm sound. Yeah. Sometimes also I just play lead with it because I was too lazy or too far away from pedals. Like I cannot change it during live performance, right? Okay, so basically there's a compressor. Usually people use a compressor for clean tone stuff. Yeah. But it sounds good to me because I think compressor is just to make your sound almost even. Yeah, almost even. So because in the Bunuh Diri stuff, we just like we did play like something like I incorporate tapping and also while playing the charts. Mm-hmm. What song should I play? What song was I play just now? So I have to incorporate the stuff. So I think if I don't have compressor, I think the sound will not be that even. So even though that along the way I'm a person that who don't really like to change the pedal. So at times then I have to play back really. So I have to incorporate. It's kind of busy, so I think I need a compressor for that.
Right. Yeah. You want to get that bit of clarity in there. You don't want everything to get kind of drowned out. Yeah.
And then of course there's because I heard this, I don't know whether it's a myth or not. People say that line 6, right? Usually their built-in overdrive doesn't sound that good. Okay. So yeah, so I customize my own overdrive pedal. It's called from Electric Head. It's a local company. Okay, it's a local company. So I copied a Precision Drive, Precision Drive. But I think this is a really good pedal for me. Because why I want a Precision Drive because of its attack button. It's like a low pass button. So the more attack you get string, it's something like a Precision Drive. Same. The difference is it doesn't have a gate. Okay. Yeah. So my friend asked me about this pedal. So I was like, hey, what's up with this pedal? Can you explain a bit to me? So told them it's just a tube screamer with an attack button. About the low pass EQ. Yeah. And that's it. But I told him, this is pedal orang miskin, bro. Because the price of the Precision Drive double than this. Right. So and then also of course it doesn't have a gate, have a noise gate. So yeah, I just add a noise gate. But from my friend, from the Asaha guitarist Adan, thank you, just for $50. I think he did the job because it's like. Yeah, I think it's quite tight for me. Yeah. Okay, and then next in chain is an M sim. My favorite M is 5150. Okay. I thought it's supposed to be triple rectifier, but no. After trying in and out, after trying a few M sims, I think I got a 5150. I think is my favorite. So the setup, I think I cut off the bass. Usually metal is like you want to be scoop, you want to boost the bass or everything.
Yeah.
But I think I got Usopp. So it's like, why I need the bass? Why I need the bass? Just to add some weight. I didn't let Usopp do the job.
Okay, so you're just gonna handle the high parts, highs and the mids.
Yeah, highs and mids. Highs and mids. And then also I have some EQ just to clean up the lows and the highs of the fizzle, and reverb and a volume. That's it for my rhythm channel or my main channel.
Okay.
So that's it. Alright, so yeah, about when we come back about the drive, I think it's called Bunuh Drive, Killer Drive.
Nice.
It's a Bunuh Diri, Bunuh Drive. It's something like that. But I really like the drive.
Okay.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you so much. I really love the drive. Yep. What else? You want to check?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Then about my channel. Okay, I have a one clean channel.
Yep.
One clean channel. I'm not sure. I think it's a jazz chorus, so it sounds like I always play the clean channel with single coil. If you come to our gig, you listen to that tune, right? That means we are starting our show already.
Oh, that's like the intro.
Yeah, it's like the intro. Okay, so
nice. It's kind of like a foreshadowing of what's coming. Yeah.
So yeah, I really like a compressed clean tone. Sounds like Metallica stuff like. It's like that kind of stuff. That's what inspired me. I should have done more. It's like add some pitch shifter or whatever. Maybe on the next stuff lah.
On the next stuff.
On the next stuff. I think because I seldomly use clean stuff. Maybe who knows, in future we might incorporate all the clean stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Exactly. Maybe the next couple of albums or something.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty extensive. You can get a lot of different tones. You can get exactly what you want.
Yeah.
In like in a death metal band, you want your clarity. You want to be able to play it really quickly too.
Yeah.
But also maintain that everyone can hear what you're playing.
Yes.
So,
I think that's a challenge for me, but I'll try my best to get the job done.
Okay, so this is built with that in mind, with the fact that you're playing death metal, so you're like, okay, this is the kind of gear that I want.
Yeah, but for me and Usopp, I think we come from a different influence because not only death metal, we don't only listen to death metal.
Right, there's a lot of prog in there.
Yeah, I think it influenced the character of our sound.
Yeah,
even it's like when I was riding with Usopp, when we were playing in Ipoh. His wife was along with us with the car. So I said, hey, you guys can listen to your guest stuff. I was like, what stuff? I asked her back, what stuff? Usopp asked his wife back, what stuff? Yeah, the metal song. Nah, we just want light and easy stuff, you know. Listen to what light and easy songs or BFM stuff. Yeah, it's something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then can I show?
Yeah, go ahead.
And then it's the lead stuff. The lead stuff, right? I don't use my Bunuh drive. I just use whatever that have a tube screamer inside this one because I think it's hard for me to press the gate to switch off the gate and then press this one. I don't think I can make it in time. So I just use the whatever that is built in. So that's about it.
Nice.
It's a solo song. That one from Dream Theater. Sorry if I didn't play it right. that came out from my mind.
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
would you recommend a rig like this for live settings or like live shows or jamming or anything? Is it convenient for you?
Okay. For me personally, I prefer this because this is practical for me instead of using an amp because I think 70% of my sound is already there. It's just that it depends on what type of cabinet and speakers they use.
Yeah. But that you can't really control if you don't bring your own, like if it's on the house or something.
Yeah, it's on the house. It cannot be controlled. Or if they give you like a Vox that doesn't have any sound of resistance.
Has that happened a lot in live shows?
Alhamdulillah, very seldom.
Okay.
Okay, so they know that metal guys are coming, right? So, like, I don't mind if it's a combo amp. I don't mind. I don't mind as long as you got the send and return, and then you got the SM57 mic.
That's probably enough, right?
Yeah, that's probably enough for me. Okay. But there are a lot of debates like using amp sims and a real amp. Of course, there are differences. I just want to make sure that when I play, I'm happy with the sound, and then the crowd says okay. The crowd also responded okay. No, my sound is not ear piercing.
Right.
So the engineer also happy to handle my sound. That's good.
Okay.
It's not for me personally. And then plus, one more thing. During our live show, right, I always play this kind of effect because I think sometimes we kind of play. We kind of fast, so also we out of breath, and then sometimes I think we kind of miss to interact with the crowd because for me it's like this is the place I talk a lot about music. I don't really talk on behalf of the band, or I don't really interact with the crowd. Grab my mic, I don't do that. So what we do is some effect, some interval effects, so it's like something like this. This type of song.
Yeah, so it's kind of like an intermission sort of thing. Like a musical way to interact with the crowd, basically to set up the next song and whatnot.
Yeah, sometimes I pretend to be DJ, just play the tap and DJ. Right?
The turntable comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to share. Do you know where I get that idea from?
Where?
From a Butterfingers concert, Transcendence concert. That was 4 years ago. So it's like Luke always have this intermission. So see, that's also.
Oh, so this is like your influences. You took something.
Yes.
They don't really like interact with the crowd.
Yes.
So, but they do this. This is unique.
Yes.
It's not from a particular song, but it's their style.
Yeah, one of it. So I just take the idea. Why not?
Okay, so did you build this from the Butterfingers idea, like the sounds and all that? Or did you build your own sounds?
I just build my own sounds.
So you're just messing around with the guitar and the effects, and you're like, I like this.
Just messing out with it.
Now, how's the crowd respond usually when you?
I can't really recall. I think it was okay. I think it was okay.
Yeah, I guess if it works, it works.
Yeah, it works. Or else, let's see.
That's pretty cool.
Let's find something else that is
So I see you've got a really versatile pedal board. You know, you've got a lot of things that you can do, especially on stage. Either you want to go straight into your rhythm, or you want to play your solo and whatnot. So I think it gives you a lot of versatility on stage. Okay. Especially with with your bandmates and all that. So yeah, it's cool, man. Thank you for showing it around.
Yeah, and then the only thing is, I only use this, right?
Yeah.
I only use this channel only at this moment. Only this. I only occupied this channel.
Oh,
the rest
really?
all still is in the factory settings that I haven't tweaked yet. And then I only use this when I got a rehearsal with Bruno Dini or live performance. If I'm at home, I just plug it into interface, VST, that's it, and record my stuff, everything. Because what I did was because I told you that I'm a songwriter. Right? So of course, when I write a song, I need to pass a demo. So that's what I do. I just write everything indoor. So okay, guys, this is the rough. So how is it? So basically, I think that is has become a requirement for a modern musician, especially if you're a homebound musician, or is either you're a pro or weekend goers. You have to have that kind of basic, because it's like it's either you can record on your own.
Right.
So I think knowledge of handling DAW, I think is quite important. Although I'm not really good at it, but I'm still learning. Yeah, but I think that kind of knowledge, I think, has become a requirement.
Are there any particular DAWs that you find that are user friendly for beginners?
I think Reaper
is probably the best.
Reaper is the best. Reaper is the best. I think any DAW is just deserve a purpose. You just have to know what you want.
And each has their own learning curve and whatnot.
Yeah, and from using a drum VST, using only stereo, then you know that you can do a multiple tracks, right? So it's like that's where it begins. So that's what I do. For our EP, is like our upcoming EP is like we recorded guitar, everything at home, drums also we recorded at home, except for our vocal, we recorded here, Loci, bro, Loci. And then the feedback from the sound engineer about the vocal was, there's nothing much to tweak about. So guys, book your slot, guys. Book your slot here. It's gonna be worth it.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we got Ravi as a producer, and then we got Giri. I mean, it's as a on the board. I mean, yeah, you walk out smiling, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, so I think just to end off from here, is there any final piece of advice that you have for new and upcoming musicians who want to enter the death metal scene? Because you've gone through such an extensive journey of so many different, if I would say, mentors. That's a safe word to say.
Yeah.
You know, and so many different experiences of all these bands and whatnot.
Yep.
What are some key pointers you would like to give out?
Okay. Just before that, I forgot to mention a few more things. I think I owe these people credit for my guitar. Yeah. Am I allowed to do that?
Please.
First of all, thank you, Ken, for the pedal, for the amazing pedal. Thank you. I think if I want to buy another overdrive pedal, I'll definitely come to you. And thank you, Hanson Lee, for setting up my pedal, and also for the pedal board. I mean, this thing won't be, and also for the setup. You make my life easier. Thank you so much. Thank you, John, of course, for the guitar, and also the strings that I'm using is a local made string. It's a local brand.
Really?
It's called a BLP string. Check them out, BLP Strings. Hafiz, thank you so much. I mean, yeah, I really like the string because I was using some quite branded stuff.
Yeah.
I think if I cannot get his string, the BLP string, I'm going to use only I switch to that brand.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, because I mean for the strings it's like, as long as it's not rusted, I'm okay. People say that it will take effect for your tone. For me, it's like strings are just strings. As long as it's okay for me, I can still play. It doesn't break. It doesn't break when I bend, whatever, or I chuck. It should be good.
Okay.
Right. Nice. For the kids out there who wanted to venture into death metal, please do, because I think we kind of looking for bands also in Malaysia, so that the more the merrier. But you guys have to know that one thing, because being metal, the fundamental of it's not about your lifestyle, but just when it comes to playing, it's like you require time to practice, because we need punch, we need precision, we need preciseness, precision. And then also, when it comes to speed and accuracy, you got to spend some time there, to develop your muscle memory. And then also, not only learn how to play, learn also how to write your stuff. It doesn't matter. If you want to start by copying or any your favorite artist, I mean, that's something got to start somewhere. I think you can just do it, and then from there only you can develop your own direction or your own signature sound. But and again, playing death metal, is not a mainstream music or whatever. The girls definitely don't like it. Most of the girls don't really like it. And then also you might struggle to get some gigs. Although sometimes you have to slot into other genre. Just to show your music that, hey, we are playing this kind of music. We exist. You have to maybe go through some struggles, but don't stop. If you feel that it's hard, don't stop. There will be light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, right. And then don't forget to practice. And also, when you have a band, record and produce, because this is not 1990s. You definitely get an interface, get your drum programs or whatever. Just get yourself released out. Alright. Yeah.
So just get yourself out there, practice, and just try your best. Persevere. I think perseverance here is the best moral of the story at the moment.
Moral of the story. If you cannot find support within, internally within, regardless within in the house or in the country, then you have to reach out.
Nice. All right. Thank you very much, Rezza.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much
for having me.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Loci. Thank you very much.